Hello. During World War II, soldiers fought with many different types of weapons. Some of these firearms have survived to this day, but many of them hold little or no value. However, there are also some that can be worth a fortune, and if you're lucky enough to find one of these guns, don't sell it right away. Within a few years, it could be worth even more. Today, I'll tell you about 6 such firearms, starting with the least expensive and ending with the most valuable. The price of the last gun may surprise you, because if you found it in your attic, you might think it was just a piece of metal. 6th place, MP40. Opening our ranking is the legendary MP40, one of the most recognizable submachine guns of World War II. It is the weapon most commonly associated with German soldiers of the Wehrmacht era. Contrary to popular belief, not every German infantryman carried an MP40. These weapons were usually issued to squad leaders, armored vehicle crews, and assault units. The submachine gun fired the 9x19mm cartridge, used a 32-round magazine, and had a rate of fire of approximately 500 to 550 rounds per minute. Thanks to its folding stock, the weapon was compact and well-suited for urban combat or use inside vehicles. Today, the MP40 is highly sought after by collectors. Particularly valuable are examples that were officially brought home by American or British soldiers as war trophies. If the weapon's history can be verified through documentation, its value can exceed $50,000. For a firearm that was once produced in quantities exceeding 1 million units, that is an impressive achievement. 5th place, Thompson M1A1. Next is the famous Thompson M1A1, better known as the Tommy gun. This weapon became a symbol not only of the American military but of the entire wartime era of the 1940s. During the war, the Thompson was used by American paratroopers, Marines, and officers. It fired the powerful .45 ACP cartridge and used 20 or 30-round magazines. Its greatest advantage was its tremendous stopping power at close range. However, today its high value is driven less by technical specifications and more by the history of individual examples. Some Thompsons connected to significant historical events or famous owners have sold at auction for around $130,000. For many collectors, it is not just a firearm but a genuine artifact of American history. 4th place, John F. Kennedy's M1 Garand. In 4th place is the M1 Garand rifle, once described by General George Patton as the greatest battle implement ever devised. During World War II, the M1 Garand was the standard rifle of the US Army. Unlike most of their opponents, American soldiers were equipped with semi-automatic rifles, allowing them to fire much faster. The Garand used the famous 8-round EN block clip chambered in .30-06 Springfield. An ordinary M1 Garand is relatively affordable by collector market standards. However, a rifle once owned by US President John F. Kennedy sold at auction for nearly $150,000. It is an excellent example of how an owner's history can increase a firearm's value many times over. 3rd place, SG-44. The top 3 begins with the legendary STG-44, a weapon many historians consider the world's first true modern assault rifle. Introduced during the final years of the war, the STG-44 combined the firepower of a submachine gun with the range of a rifle. It used the intermediate 7.92 by 33mm Kurtz cartridge and a 30-round magazine. This concept later became the foundation for most assault rifles around the world. Collectors are willing to pay enormous sums for original examples, especially those that remain in excellent condition and retain their wartime factory markings. Some sales have reached between $150,000 and $250,000. For firearms historians, the STG-44 is not merely a rifle, it is a revolution in military technology. 2nd place, FG-42. The silver medal goes to one of the rarest rifles of World War II, the FG-42. This weapon was designed specifically for German paratroopers. Its engineers attempted to combine the capabilities of a rifle, a light machine gun, and an automatic weapon into a single platform. The result was an extremely unusual and technologically advanced firearm. The FG-42 fired the powerful 7.92 by 57mm Mauser rifle cartridge and used a 20-round magazine. For its time, it was a remarkable feat of engineering. The primary reason for its enormous value is its rarity. Only a few thousand of these rifles were produced during the entire war. Many collectors spend decades searching for the opportunity to acquire even a single original example. As a result, sales in the neighborhood of $300,000 no longer surprise anyone. First place, Walther PPK. The top spot goes to a firearm that, at first glance, does not look particularly special. No massive magazines, no incredible firepower, and no futuristic design. It is simply a compact Walther PPK pistol. During World War II, pistols like this were used by officers, intelligence personnel, and senior German officials. It was lightweight, compact, and held 7 rounds of 7.65mm ammunition. However, this particular example was linked to one of the most infamous figures of the 20th century, Adolf Hitler. When this pistol appeared at auction, the price reached approximately $1.1 million. That is exactly why it fascinates collectors. Before them lies a firearm that appears to be worth only a few $100s, yet it is valued higher than many homes and luxury automobiles.